Hello all you wonderful people of Year 11 and Year 13. We're here back in St Joseph's. It is locked down, but we've got some very limited opening period of time of the day. I just want to quickly run over some of the things that we're going to go on next week, which might involve you if you're in Year 11 or Year 13. Now, as you probably are well aware, the way that the exams are going to be set out and calculated this year are subject to some kind of a discussion. It's all laid out here in this document which you can get online called Ofqual, but it's a really weighty document and it's really complicated. But in a nutshell, I think what it's saying is this: the exam boards are going to make a calculation on your exam, on what they think your results are going to be like, and then we're going to submit the grades too as well. And then in between there's going to be some kind of standardisation or kind of moderation, or that at least there could be. So whilst we're pretty confident of knowing what it is that you'd get on a really good day, with the fact that we've got your PPE 1s and your PPE 2s, and we know what the average kind of increase is from your PPE 2 to your final grade, and they're going to take into consideration as well all the schools' outstanding progress that they make as well into that factor. So that's all really good stuff. We thought it might be a good idea if you wanted to put your case out in advance, if you felt as though you didn't do as particularly as well as you might have done, or that you could show that your work was a little bit better than perhaps what we might have seen you be able to do. So with that in mind, what we'd like to do, and what we've said in the newsletter before, is to bring your books, your exercise books, any notes that you've done, any revision stuff that you might have done, which might show that you're closer to a higher grade than what it might be expected. Bring them all preferably in a plastic bag, and then we'll want you next Monday and next Tuesday to bring them along here, come into the school between about 9 AM and 2 PM on each day. Just come the once though. Come through this entrance here, follow me in, and I'll show you what you need to do. So come in through the canteen. Because of the lockdown situation in the school, you won't be able to go anywhere else in the school, so we're going to go straight into the hall. And around the hall, what you'll find is that the students' names, Year 11 on this side and Year 13's on the other side, your name is laid out on this desk alphabetically. You just simply need to come in and find your name, then get all your work, your big bunch of exercise books if you can, get it along a bit, find your name, simply plonk it down. Don't go anywhere else. You won't be able to go anywhere else in the school either, and then you just go straight home. Because of social distancing, we won't be able to really have big long chats, I'm afraid, and you won't be able to see your mates. So please don't phone them all up and say, let's all go down to the school together, because in terms of social distancing, that would be a disaster, and it would also get us into huge amounts of trouble as well. Okay, so this will help us just discern where you're at, if there are any question marks around it, and it will also help us massively in terms of ranking of where we are in the student body. That's it, that's all you have to do. Bring your work in, bring it in a bag, put it down here, and then you go home. Next Monday and Tuesday, between 9 AM and 2 PM. Look, the weather's beautiful out there. I hope you're getting a chance to at least enjoy it and you're not feeling too down about it here. As you can see, the school is completely empty. It's completely, I'm not a school without any of you lot. And I think we can say from all of us here that we miss you loads, and we're really looking forward to seeing you soon. Take care, goodbye.